a few years ago now, I started working in a garage. I worked alongside a young chap called Rory, and we still work together, although it's not in the same place we started out in. And I was telling him the story a few months ago about I like to go to Frampton and have a look round there. Often call in at the Lay Bistro, have a bit of toast or a bacon roll with nice cup of coffee on a Sunday, and also sometimes we go for a nice walk round the Seoul Junction, around the canals in that area. They've also got a little coffee shop there you get a bit of cake from. So I was telling him this anyway a couple of months ago, and it turns out that Rory's grandparents live in Frampton, and Rory was telling his granddad about me going to Frampton on a regular basis for walks and stuff, and his granddad said that you really must show Trevor a video that he made back in, well, we've dated it at about 1982. It was all very sad. A couple of weeks ago, unfortunately, Rory's granddad passed away, and I hadn't seen this video that he'd done, so Rory found the video for me that his grandfather wanted me to watch, and I watched it the other day, and we were having a chat, and Rory said that it would be quite nice if I uploaded it on YouTube for people to watch, because it's very interesting. It's taken on an old Cine camera. It's taken in around 1982, we think we've dated it at, and it's actual footage of the Cadburys Chocolate Factory at Frampton just before it closed. So very interesting video.
Are yours?
Well, those barrels, they're for storing milk in the winter.
Yeah.
And this is Brian, just taking a load down to be crushed. And this is Bill, he's the crusher, crusher man.
Oh, he takes the trays down as well?
He takes the full ones and put them over the crusher for crushing the chocolate. This is Tony, the Italian, and they're just going to load the ovens. And it takes about 3 hours to 5 hours for cooking. It's all according what type of chocolate you got in the trays. And this is Weller, the biggest man in the factory.
What, in weight or tallest?
Weight and not very tall, really. That's my son. And this is they emptying the mixers, get the chocolate out. Then it comes to, this is the crusher. This is Billy giving you a demonstration how to do it. He did that band at it.
He's got a smashing job, hasn't
he? He got a smashing job, you can see that.
Oh God,
that's a demonstration. And this is the sugar boiling deck, where all the sugar gets boiled. But now they have took the kettles out where you used to boil the sugar. You can't see them there, right? And this is the condensing deck, where all the all copper kettles, and that's me mate. He's just swilling them out. We just finished. There's Brian again, acting a fool as usual. There's Wells, and these loads got to stand for about 5 to 6 hours before they go in the oven, because it swells up. This sugar being tipped to go into big hoppers for us to draw. There's my brother getting ready to wash down. There's Weller, someone is throwing chocolate at him, which I used to do. This is Charlie Asher and John Bourne. There he is, he's had enough. And in the background is the big evaporator what evaporates the milk for the days. It's come from Germany, all stainless steel.
Well, all the stainless steel equipment was
all the lot, yeah, from Germany, yeah. They sent the man to put it in. This is a crusher room. It's a bit dark in there because there's no lights for the camera. So, and here's my brother. I don't know what he's laughing and yawning about. And here they are coming in for tea.
That's a canteen, is it?
No, this is a dressing room. This is the little break. So, what
are they doing there?
And that's them showing, demonstrating, paying for the tea.
What was a tea measure, was it?
It's a tea measure, that was that, and it was in a stainless steel bucket, and we done that at least 20 years. There's my brother, he's paying his share.
Oh, they're a load of honest people.
Oh, they loved it. That's Fred.
Never had to have anybody fatigue and not put them.
Oh no, No, they go all pretty well. There's Brian again. Paddy. And there's my brother. And you see the one who's on the crusher with all the chocolate dust all over him. And there's the big fellow.
You're a jovial lot anyway.
Yeah. It's Italian. John. And I get on occasionally.
Who's that good bloke?
Yeah.
Looking bloke on the left.
Yeah. And this is what we call Little Squeaker.
Little squeaker. What do you call Little Squeaker for?
He's getting the mixer, the scrapers out the mixer. What helps to mix the chocolate. That's another thing. This is the machine what brings the chocolate out the mixer. Ready for baking. That's another Italian. We got all sorts.
Ah.
It's a bit dark because some of it was took at night with no lights.
Well, it's come through pretty well though.
Yeah, it's not too bad really, and it's this is transferred from a old Super 8 movie film to a video,
Oh yeah.
and so it makes.
Good looking.
Yes, I get on there occasionally, and this is where we condense the milk, and it takes about 3 hours, and.
That'd be a nasty mess if that
Yeah.
fell over, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, sometimes these loads come off and they go the length of the factory.
Oh, you let loads come up?
Yeah, they come off, yeah. Here they are loading the ovens now. And I said it will be in there for about 6 hours. There's me son.
Up on the left.
Yeah. The little short one is Italian. Yeah, and that's another Italian. That's his brother-in-law, that Italian. He's always waving.
Gotta keep going, haven't you?
Oh,
So that's your son on there, is it?
That's him, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. He's on the art rail for a few years. Now he's on a truck. And this is looking up into the roof. There was 3 decks, and this is David washing the kettles out. Every day they had to be washed out and tri-sewed, and
What was that after every mix?
after a shift.
Oh,
Not
after a
ex-
shift.
You only wash out if you was doing a different type of milk.
Ah.
And this is those tanks that holds the waste chocolate, what we used to melt down and put back in.
Oh yeah.
So nothing, and that's what those tanks is. They put in so much in each, what we call a batch. The batch is around about a ton of chocolate. You know, so.
What weight would each one of those vats hold?
Oh, those, it's, those, well, it's if you, it's all
each
according.
mixing.
No, each mixing, it's about 510 gallons of milk and 300 weight of cocoa and about 900 weight of sugar. Round about. Yeah, to make a ton of chocolate.
Yeah.
So, and we used to do, a few years ago, 112 ton every 24 hours.
Was it?
But when we got to the closing, you know, it got down to about 30 ton a day when it, you know, it's getting closed, running the factory down.
Yeah.
And really this is why this film was took, because it was the last few weeks before it closed down.
Yeah. I see there was a red light on that stanchion there. What are they for?
That was when the mixers is switched on, the big motors,
I see.
you know. So it tells you the power's on there.
Yeah.
And it's all a
This is mixing's going in now, is it?
Yeah.
Into the ovens.
Yeah, and it's going on all day. But they must get that in a certain time. So when a night shift comes in, they get some out. You don't get your own chocolate out.
And that's the milk coming through now.
This is the milk coming down, and it's thick condensed milk going into cocoa in the mixer. And they used to call them kneaders, but we call them mixers.
You'd think they'd put that milk in a pipe, wouldn't you?
No. You imagine that coming down the pipe, the pipe would all black up. Because that sets hard, mine.
Yeah, I suppose it's more hygienic anyway.
Yeah, it just come down through the air, like through a hole in the roof. And it comes through like complete floor up. And this is one what just been cooked. And I'm scraping the milk down. So next time you start cooking, you don't burn it on the bottom of the kettle. And the kettle is it's all copper coils inside. We call them coils, and it's all steam inside those coils. And we got to scrape most of the milk off, so it don't burn on next time, on the next batch. Because if your friend down the bottom, he was cooking it and he didn't do that, you gain half an hour time, because his milk would burn on and you get behind time.
Oh, you'd have to clean them.
Yeah, because instead of the kettles keeping up together for the blokes that dig them out down on the floor, down the ground.
Oh, I get you wouldn't get so much heat through it.
No, see, it's stored
all
up
coated.
and it'd burn and burn, then you'd end up completely boiling it out before you need to.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't cook it no more, and that's how it goes on. And there's the milks in the pans, and that's the stainless steel tanks. That's where the fries, what we call the waste from fries, what we used to get in meltdown, they used to pump it into there from the other part of the factory. Yeah. And this is the boiler house, and Eric, and he shouldn't be smoking like that. It's it was barred. Now you shouldn't be doing that, Eric. You knows that. It's 10 right. But yeah. No, I didn't mean, Eric. Come on back. I'll forgive you. Come on. It don't matter. But don't let it happen again, Eric. But he used to keep the birdhouse nice and clean.
Yeah. Oh, you can see it's clean.
Yeah. Really, it was a shame it closed down. Because it was, you could eat a tea off the floor. And all the ovens was all polished aluminium. And there's another brother, but it's a bit, because this was took at night, look, with just ordinary lights. I never do floodlights up, and it makes it a bit poor viewing, really.
But considering it's gone from a Cine to this,
Yeah, it's
good,
it's
isn't
good,
it?
really. Yeah, transferring it from a Cine to a video.
That was another batch just coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when they come out, look,
What's the 2 fingers for?
yeah, that's a thank you.
Oh, was that? I thought it was 2 more to come out.
That's Fred in, I can't think of, there's my brother, he's laughing again, look. There's the other one, he wants a haircut. Young Dennis. We was a good crowd. There's Tony, look, see, getting the chocolate out of the box. If he didn't get that out, that would go solid in there, and when you try to, he's not smoking really. That was the last drop of cocoa going in before the factory closed down.
Was it?
And he just was holding the fag in his mouth, just making believe, because it was the last day.
Yeah.
And this is Dennis, the smallest bloke on the ship, but he loved the banger. And this is a little cubby, like a little prison that was in there.
Was
A
it?
brick wall all around, yeah, it was terrible really, but he loved it. And you see it with it, see all the lights now, like
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it was well lit.
yeah. And of course, when you think I was taking this all on the side,
Yeah.
now then going to have a sing-song in it, but it's a bit, it's not very good. And that, you would have a job, like, I knows what that is, it's the crusher what kills the crystals in the milk. And because the machines, what they put the milk through in Bourneville is very expensive, and if that didn't go through that machine, it'd make it, these machines, they've got to go through fine rollers and dispose the rollers, the crystals in the milk. Because although you boil the sugar, there's still crystals in it.
That's the milk coming
Yeah,
through.
brown.
and that's a brown one because there've been chocolate mixed with the white milk, the waste chocolate, and that's how they used to get rid of it, so it wouldn't be wasted.
Reproduce it.
You know all these cream eggs that were damaged and they
Yeah.
used to come back? How did they end up like that?
Like that, yeah, all the eggs, crunches, everything, and it'd be all boiled up, and nut chocolate, and the sieves used to catch the nuts, and separate it.
Yeah.
And it must be a bit hotter, in me best now. And at one time you could see the copper kettles, they used to be polished. Really see your face in them, but because it was brass, or they found out after about 50 years, they stopped using it. Yeah. And
So they was allowed to go
See,
dull.
you see the chain on the side by the side of me? There's a chain.
Yeah.
There's a great big block on that. And that's what balances that copper top.
Oh, is it?
You put your foot on. See the chain?
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
put your foot on there and pull that down. It lifts the top. Once the pressure's gone off them, you know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Hold it down.
they work like a pressure cooker then.
Yeah, more or less. But a pressure cooker, you screws them on, don't you? To hold him up the lid on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there you don't. It's only.
It's like a vacuum holds
It's a
that
vacuum
on.
holds it down. Yours one of our Foreman's. They're all in there. This is we getting ready to go home for the last time. And it was a sad time.
What, was they all having a drink in there?
Yeah, we all having a chat. That's Sir Monday, that is.
I bet it was a
Here they is,
Saturday.
having a last. This is Stan White having his last bit of wood from Cadburys.
Taking his contraband home?
Yeah.
I
And you.
bet it was a sad time. Really.
It was when we all queued up for
Yeah.
our money. It was
Yeah.
it was a sad time, really. Yeah. Yours, Leonard. Smoking his pipe now, which he don't now, but he's smoking it there.
Oh, he gave it up, has he?
Yeah. They worked on the dairy side of it. Yeah. This is where all the cars is, and the car park, which is not a car park at the moment. And this is the steel bins, what you sold 2,000 tons of chocolate. And the dairy. And this is a place what shouldn't have been built, really. It was for a big evaporator, which was not used much. It cost a lot of money to put it in, but it was just a waste. And that's where, see that big tube, see that little place up
like
there?
a chute.
That's where the lorry used to come in back on under there and fill up with crumb. Every night, twice a night.
Did
From
they?
Fry's, just come there and the lorry used to tip right up and you had a chute. You used to
Yeah.
fill him up.
That's a canal.
And this is the cafe where
It was.
our friends used to moor with the boat.
But then it was your canteen.
Yeah, and now this is the big ship hoppers. Big hoppers out the back. And the mass where they used to keep the sugar and the cocoa in the big tanks. And this is what they like the warehouse. And this is when they started taking the Cadburys chimney down.
They were taking that chimney down while the place was still operating, or was this afterwards?
No, this was afterwards because when they was operating, they were still using the flue.
Ah,
No, this was, but they didn't take long to start taking it down. They couldn't blow it up because there was too many buildings around it.
yeah.
So they took it down brick by brick. So in a minute you'll see the bricks coming down the flue.
How long did it take for them to remove that chimney like that?
Oh, not long really. Really a few weeks, really, a month
it?
I suppose, or yeah. But by the time longer than that, by the time all the bricks was moved in that, you know.
Yeah.
But to take it down, they didn't take long, really.
I know they drop them down the centre, but they still got to remove them.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know, get them out.
yeah. Yes, there was a lot of bricks in that chimney, and that's a landmark gone.
Did they have a separate gang down the bottom removing the bricks? Or
No,
did the same blokes up the top move the bricks? From
yeah,
the
yeah, but it's surprising when they got so far down, they dropped some on the outside.
Ah,
You know, when they
Yeah.
got so, yeah.
Well, they won't be able to have anybody if they had anybody down there and they had an accident. They'd not.
Ah,
no,
no,
not
no,
at the same
no,
time.
no.
No, I was wondering if they moved them, you know, or did they have a gang to move them?
No, I think when they got so far down, when they got on top of the bricks itself, right, they was low enough to drop some over the side.
Yeah.
Right. That's Bill. He used to work in the boiler house
Oh, and he stopped there
Yeah.
clearing up, did he?
with the smoker you were earlier on. He stopped with the other foreman. A few stopped clearing up after all the factories closed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you start?
No, because my job was finished up. So and Bill was in the boiler house and that. So
Yeah.
and this is the bricks coming down the flue now.
Seems a waste, really, doesn't it?
It did really, yeah. Because all them boilers was all renewed. Because it used to be old coal boilers, and then they renewed them. And really, they was absolutely marvellous. As you seen it, you know. And when when we went down to where we could have a down North Wales, and their boiler house wouldn't have patch on the boiler house there. They didn't show us over the boiler house. We walked around the factory, but the door was open. I looked in there, down at this other place, and it was terrible. Wouldn't have patch on our boiler house.
You certainly go up and down those ladders, don't
Oh
they?
yeah. He go a bit fast for the camera, look. Yeah.
Oh, he saw the camera, so he
he
started,
seen I was filming, so he went a bit fast. And they was only young kiddies. This Dave out, which was foreman then.
And he just come back for a look.
And he stayed on foreman after it closed down with the firm who bought Cadburys.
Oh, did he?
Did he? Oh yeah, for quite a time.
What, was that the cider people?
No, he still was foreman when the cider people was there.
Yeah.
And if they wanted anything, they'd see him. Because they still own all the cider place then until the cider place bought, till they bought it outright. Because they only rented it to start with, look.
Oh, the cider people.
Yeah.
Oh.
See the chimney nearly gone now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's right there's Bill up on the chimney. See, the brick is full up now, look, with the bricks stuck inside.
Yeah.
Of course, as you get down, the chimney is bigger down at the bottom, look.
That's right.
So, yeah. That was the electrician driving van.
Was it?
Yeah. Here it is all. Because the boiler house, look, to go down in the boiler house, you have to go down about 3 steps.
Yeah.
So it must be
Was
three.
that all the floor broke up in there?
That's all.
is
No,
it?
that's the bricks at the chimney.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, and this is the factory now. It's all moved. See the round portals where the chocolate used to go through, and it looks a sad sight now. After around about 70 odd years, and
Was that how long it was there? See?
yeah, and it's and it was still making good chocolate. They say it was the best chocolate anywhere because it was old made. And these new machines don't make so good chocolate.
Well, in that case, Frampton really was it was surrounded just by the chocolate people.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Yeah.
it was like a little secluded village.
It was really, well, that was bar the grain stores. There was nothing else, no. And of course, the fathers and their sons worked there, and there was a lot of servicemen there. This is my that was the young chap who used to do the foreigners, right? And you think
Was it?
metal, yeah. This is looking round Frampton now. Because they had tennis courts and all that, and some lovely grounds. There they are, loading up for the last day. There's my van.
Is that Bourneville, the chocolate?
Eh?
Cadburys Bourneville?
Yeah. He is doing the last foreigner. And the balloon happened to be going over the same day. They could have filming it right, couldn't they?
Oh, they might have seen you filming that.
Yeah. We are all getting time to go home now. Nearly to finish.
Yeah.
Leonard. All getting ready. We couldn't wait now. There was nothing to wait for. We was just cleaning. We were making chocolate. Because we was cleaning for a week. We finished chocolate and cleaning for a week. Here they are taking the trays away. But of course, there's sound on this one. But we won't be hearing that, will we?
No.
This it.
Where did all those trays go to?
That's Phil. Oh, different parts of factories. Some went to Ireland. Because they got a place over Ireland what makes crumb like that. and that's they was taking it away. This was the last couple of days, I think.
Yeah.
And here's my brother.
Waving.
Yeah, this is the last. They have a sing song in a minute, but you won't hear it because I'm talking over it. Yeah. There he is, Wally. He's going to jump. He said he can't stand it no more. He's going to jump off the deck. There he is, look. He said
Don't do it.
Don't do it, you've had enough. And old Phil was saying, don't telling him not to jump. Yeah, he said, no, don't. Yeah. There was no net to catch him, though.
Oh no. Oh, he's having a
come
cry.
down. Yeah, I know.
Here they are all singing.
They all singing, but this was a bit out of focus. I was laughing that much at, they were messing about like, and it's yeah, they was too quick for me. But it was a good crowd, though. Here's Wally, was going to jump up. Yeah. Throw that down.
He threw that down in disgust.
The disgust, yeah. Of course, there was the other ones was out in the dressing room. They was playing cards.
He's having a cry.
Yeah. But I got the choir in to do the last song. Look. Yeah. Of course, what got on the end of this, Ray, was when we all went to the bell. Look.
Oh, they were.
Well, from there we all went up to the bell, and that's where they was all. You seen that one, didn't you? Where they was all singing in the bell.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. And this is a factory again.
Who's that bloke then?
That's Dave, the foreman, who carried on after the factory was finished. But it's so funny going in there when all the ovens was there, then they wasn't.
Yeah.
After, for 30 years seeing it, how it was, and looking at it. Well, of course it's like that in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you seen the boilers just now, and it is now there's one left there, look.
Yeah.
Is that still there?
No. It's what's the name place now? But that one joined wrong because we seen it just now. We'd all filled in, didn't we? And so we joined one film wrong. That should have been afterwards, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do that when you join in a lot, because you've got all these films and you got running through, see which is the.
That's it.
Yeah. They taken the last bit out that room where they got for the other one out, that little cabin place.